Hello YouTube, it's Corey. Sorry I missed you last week. I said I would be a day later and then didn't come on at all. Didn't make my goal for Wonderland for my 2-month surgiversary. That's okay. It'll come when it's ready to come. Have a few things to talk to you about. We'll start with the numbers. So for week 8, which you guys never got, I was minus 0.6. So not a whole lot that week, but it's a loss. And then for week 9, which just finished, it was minus 1.4 pounds. So in total, I'm down to 204.8, which brings me down a total of 24 pounds. So that's pretty exciting. Still working on the Wonderland goal, obviously, won't give up on that. And then my other kind of major goals for October, I have 9 weeks until I go to to Florida. And in order to meet my goal, I need to lose 2.3 pounds per week. I don't know. I mean, I have 3.3, and then I have 0.6, and then I have 1.2. So I'm all over the place. Who knows what'll happen? But as long as I keep going down, it doesn't matter, right? Because I'll get there eventually. Have a few things. One that actually happened today, an SV that happened today. It kind of started on Sunday. I was at work and they're having this big thing about uniforms. You know, I'm an adult. I go to work. I have a child to support, so I'm not there to play. I'm in uniform, and my uniform is ironed how they want it and everything. But me and one of my friends there were talking about it, and she goes, this might be a backhanded compliment. She goes, your shirts are always ironed the way they're supposed to be, and they always look good. She goes, but you've lost so much weight that you're kind of starting to look sloppy because they're so big. So I was like, okay, I'll take it. And so I decided to go. I didn't want to just buy one size down for work because, I mean, this is something, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be working there. I'm finishing up my master's. But in this economy, I could be there 4 months. I could be there a year. You know, I don't know. So I don't just want to buy size by size. So I told her that I would go to Walmart and buy a new shirt in a large. Right now I was in a double X, and I knew I had a lot of room. But so I went and got my large and tried it on, and it fits. It fits nicely. I mean, not like snug, like I could work in it and be comfortable working in it, and I like to be comfortable when I work. To be fair, it is a men's large, which run a little bigger than women's, but I don't care. It's still a large. So I was like ultra excited. So now I'm going to, like, every week switch out the shirts for those. And so now I won't look sloppy at work. I was a little disappointed with the combined of 2 pounds for the last 2 weeks that I just went through. And I was watching Exit Melanie, love her. And she had shown, I can't remember how much it was now, but a whole bunch of butter. For how much weight it was that she had lost, and it was a whole bunch of butter. Melanie, I don't know what you're doing with all that butter in your house, but just saying, I don't have any butter. So I started thinking about it, and for my son's birthday, I had made cupcakes for his birthday, and I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough flour, so I just got a little thing of flour. So the last 2 weeks, this is 2 pounds of flour. So I've lost this in 2 weeks. Obviously, a little bit of everywhere, but that's a lot. That's 2 pounds I don't have to lug around anymore. So whenever I get upset, I'm going to pull that out and put it on the table for me to look at and say, okay, stop it. I did a couple things this week, the last couple weeks too. I got a couple books. One I haven't gotten yet. I went out looking for cookbooks because you can only eat so much just plain chicken. I've been eating like turkey sausage, stuff like that. But, you know, doing my protein first, and I'm getting bored of just the regular stuff, so I need something, some type of recipes. And I found this, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, Weight Loss Surgery Cookbook for Dummies. It has a lot of recipes in it, but it's not all cooking recipes. There's a lot, excuse me, that it goes through. It kind of goes through the rules, and it goes through, you know, vitamins, and because, you know, we always get so much thrown at us when we're at the doctors, and, you know, I actually had a really good doctor and was sent home with this huge packet and read it, I don't know, 100 times before surgery, even though I only had a week. But it's still, it's the same but different, so I'm really glad I got it because I can read through it when I'm struggling and be like, oh yeah, I'm blowing it there. Let's work on that. So I would recommend it to anybody. Maybe check it out of the library if you don't want to buy it. Just kind of look at it. I haven't tried any of the recipes yet. I'll get back to you when I try some of the recipes. But I think I'm going to really enjoy it. And then the other one I got, it's supposed to have 150 high protein recipes. Like, I believe it said all 30 grams or more of the recipes. They're supposed to be recipes that are good for every day, good for like if you have friends coming over and you want to entertain or whatever. So I'm really excited for that to come. They didn't have that in store, so I ordered it and it's being shipped to me. So hopefully I'll get it any day. Last week when I had the 1.4 pounds, I also had family in town. It was my first kind of seeing what that's going to be like, you know, out of my regular schedule. And I didn't do well with the exercise, so that'll, I guess, be something I have to figure out. We did go to the Hoover Dam one day and did a lot of walking there, but it's not like the gym, you know what I mean? But I still had a 1.4 loss, so I think I did really well. It was my uncle. He was only in town for like a day and a half, so I mean, it wasn't anything huge, but it was enough to throw my schedule off. And then the next, you know, he was in one day I normally do all my schoolwork and my son's at childcare, and so I ended up having to do that the next day, which I just was like so far behind on everything. I didn't end up going to the gym that day either. So I did go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I normally, those are work days. Normally on work days I only do 45 minutes. All but Friday I did 60 minutes to help make up for a little bit of the time I lost. I'm doing really well at the gym. I know a lot of you do the Couch to 5K. I found it on iTunes and I did a free one just because I wanted to kind of see what it was like, and it's a podcast, and for some reason I can't get it to, I just have the little itty bitty ones, the shuffle. I can't get it to download, so if anybody knows why, I'm probably doing something really stupid, but please feel free to let me know. So I've been kind of doing my own. I started off walking 2 minutes, running 1 minute, jogging 1 minute, and then I increased my speed, and then I did that for a week, and then I dropped my speed back to my original speed and went to walking 2 minutes, running 2 minutes, increased my speed on that the next week, and now this week I'm back down to the original speed, which my original speed is 3.5 or 4.2 rather than walking or jogging, and I did 2 minutes and 3 minutes. Monday was the first day I did that. Today's Tuesday, school day, so I don't normally go to the gym. I try and get some type of exercise in, but not at the gym. So yesterday I did pretty well with that. There was one segment, I guess you could say, that I did 2 and 2 instead of 2 and 3. But I'm pretty proud of myself because I'm not a runner. I've never been a runner. Even when I was in school and I played volleyball and I played basketball and I was very, you know, active, I could never run any type of distance. So, you know, when I get to a 5K, actually being able to jog the whole thing, I will probably throw a party because it will be a huge achievement for me, which is very cool. The one thing I do need, and if any of you guys have any suggestions for me, I do a little bit of strength training, like, you know, at the gym they have those machines. I know how to do like a couple of the machines. So like inner outer thigh and then triceps, biceps. That's kind of it. And I know I need some more. I have a fill tomorrow, so I'm going to ask about doing stuff for my stomach and if I can and what they suggest, because it freaks me out. I don't want to hurt myself or flip anything or do anything. So I'm going to do that and hope that maybe the fact that I haven't done any actual like strength training on my abs and stuff might be why my waist isn't getting as small as I want to, as quick as I want to. I've lost 3 inches off of it so far. I was kind of hoping more like 4 or 5 inches with the amount of weight I've lost. And I know really I probably have no stomach muscles at this point. I had a C-section 3.5 years ago and didn't really do a whole lot of exercise stomach-wise since then. So now, you know, since surgery, I've been doing a lot of cardio, but not a whole lot of anything else. So if anybody has any suggestions, any websites I can learn about it, or because I do go to the gym, I have a bunch of machines available to me. I have a bunch of free weights available to me. I'm not sure what to do with them. I'm a little intimidated. other than that, oh, I was going to, because I've never done this, I'm going to turn you guys and see if I can get it to work. I should have turned light on over there. But I'm going to give you guys a full body shot, because I've never done this. Now I'm 24 pounds down. So we'll just kind of see where I'm at now. If I can, let's do this. Yeah, it's on my camera. So. Of course, everything's loose on me, so there it is. If I tie it back, kind of see everything. So I've been taking pictures, but I forgot to hold my shirt down last time I took a picture. So it kind of looks like my shirt's just like jetting out into nowhere. So I don't know how well that's going to do. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the past 2 weeks. Getting close to Wonderland. By the way I lose, I'm guessing 2 weeks. I have a fill tomorrow. I want it, but I don't want it. So I'll probably see what the PA has to say and, you know, just maybe get a small one or something, because I definitely am eating more, you know, than I was a couple weeks ago. But I don't know. It's just kind of scaring me now. I'm not sure why. But anyways, that's the whole point of it. Just use my tool, right? So I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week. And if I do, for some odd reason in between, make it into Wonderland, I will let you know. But otherwise, I'll see you next Tuesday. Have a good week. Bye, everybody.